If there's one thing that video games have taught me, it's that it sucks to be turned into a tree. It never works well for anyone in any of the games where it happens, and it does happen remarkably often in role-playing games. A lot more than you'd first think. Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Golden Sun. When last we left off, Isaac and Co are in the middle of Kolima Forest, where they're learning that they really should have leafed well enough alone with Tret and the sacred tree problem. And that pun alone should have made us be turned into a tree, because Tret can probably hear tree puns from a mile away. Fortunately, our synergy protects us for reasons unknown. We're not really sure why, but for some reason it activates without their input, and protected them from the curse that turned people in Kolima into trees. One thing that is important to note, though, is that the life force of Kolima Forest itself seems to be connected to Tret's life force, and should Tret die, the whole of Kolima Forest will die with him. And unfortunately, all of the people that have been turned into trees are also part of Kolima Forest, and they will die too. We really don't want them to die, so we're going to have to go and sort the problem here, and awaken the kinder, more gentle side of Tret. Currently the more angry and vengeful side is active, and that's the reason why the curse is taking effect. Here is Laurel, the sacred tree, and Tret is over a little bit to the right and up. Let's talk to Laurel first, shall we? Who are you? I'm not surprised you don't know who we are. After all, we haven't actually met. The conversation that we had in Kolima, I doubt you could actually see us. Silence. Oh, you are the ones who resisted Tret's glamour? We are indeed. Yep. I sense a great warmth within you. Indeed, we're here to help. If you came to rescue Tret, you are already too late. Uh-oh, that's not good. Soon Tret will die, and we shall wither away without him. Leave now, before this forest is destroyed. Well, that's not encouraging, whatsoever. Let's try and read your mind, shall we? The healing waters of Mercury Lighthouse might save Tret, but the fountain's waters have long since dried up. And that is a very, very non-subtle hint that you need the Hermes water, that fortunately we do have. Hello there, Tret, how are you? He will not speak to you, child. I control all in Tret's realm. That is not good. And mind reading does absolutely nothing. We indeed cannot speak to Tret, as the angry side of him is in full control. And there are encounters here. They're not very difficult, but there are drone bees here that we need to deal with, and I think we can use Earth Synergy here to great effect. We do want to be a little bit careful with the Synergy that we're using, because we need to save it. This is a small dungeon that we're about to go into, within Tret. That is why there is a vine there that we can go and climb. There we go, that one is gone, and that one is still here. And that enemy is gone, that enemy is gone, and there is one enemy left. With only 9 damage, that's really something we don't need to worry about. There we go, and one attack there, and the drone bee is gone. And level 11 for Isaac, which is really good. We do need to get quite a few more levels. And up we go, to climb into Tret, and thus enter into a dungeon. Specifically, the Tret tree, which has its own music that I really, really like. There are numerous ways we can go. We can't go up there, we can only go up, and we can go down that hole. But we are going to need to find a way to get to that hole first. There are various things that we can do here, and there are also various encounters too, like gnomes that apparently live inside a giant living tree. That is a little bit odd. I really think Tret should look into that. There we go, stun voltage, and my gnome is now stunned, and my gnome is now dead, which kind of invalidates the, frost. There is some quite powerful synergy there. Unfortunately, it really doesn't do that much damage, but Ivan is not doing so well right now, so we're gonna have to get him healed. There we go, 78 coins. I think some synergy will do a trick here. 1 cure, and he's okay. The mechanic for this area is that these leaves can be jumped on, but only once. And we can use that to head to different areas within the tree, and also on the branches of the tree, which are really, really big. The limited visibility here means that we can only see things beneath the leaves when we're very close. And we need to explore around here quite a bit to see if there's anything that... Ooh, hello! One thing that is important is that when combat flashes up, all of the screen becomes briefly visible for a tiny period of time. And also these spiders are a new encounter that we're going to have to try and defeat. I think they're rather tough actually, so we're going to have to use a bit of synergy on them. Can lightning strike a tree? It often does. There we go! Excellent. That's quite a bit of damage, and multiple exclamation marks are rather good, as has been explained before. It means that attacks are really effective against them. There we go, and that indeed is very good. Brilliant. Let's do some melee attacks now, and deal with this bee. And the bee is now gone. It will not be a problem anymore. Haha, level 12 for Mia. There we go. Excellent, and 120 gold. We can go up here. That's a really good thing to do. We do want to find a lot of loot and a lot of pathways that we can go, like here for instance. There is some loot there in a treasure chest, and there's also a synergy crystal there that's also good. And here is a pair of spiders. There are going to be quite a few spiders in here, and for the most part we don't have to worry about them because they're really not that difficult. We are a little bit over-leveled for here. Just a little. There we go. The game does sort of take into account that Mia can come here, but really the game is designed that you go here with Ivan, Garrett, and Isaac only. We want to go this way and go and get whatever's in here. There we go. And in here is a healing ring. I don't remember what that does. Let's have a look, shall we? It is used to restore 70 hit points. We could equip this. There we go, you have equipped it. I don't know how many uses it has, and also jumping on that means we fall down. Quite a way, which isn't so bad. We're going to go this way and see what else we can find. We do have to do a little bit of backtracking, but that only means we have to fight more ghosts that are living inside a tree. Why are ghosts living inside a tree? Who can say, eh? And we do have enough Jinn that we can actually do the 2-stage summons, where you use 2 different Jinn of potentially the same element or of the differing elements. You can mix and match the summons to make some very interesting combinations. But I think using a small amount of synergy will get rid of this encounter rather quickly. There we go. A little bit more. Fireballs, which are really dangerous to use in a tree. If memory serves, I do think fire is rather effective in here a little bit later. But right now we need to find where Tret is, within the tree. I think if memory serves, at the bottom. But there are a few things we want to get here first, and also gold is a very nice thing to get while we're going around. After all, Kolima did have shops that we'll eventually be able to go into. There is a synergy crystal, we really don't need that. There is also here, which leads to this area. Is there anywhere over here? There is not, so let's go this way instead. And there is nothing to do over here whatsoever. So really we can't do much apart from go and grab that synergy crystal, which we might as well do, which means we're going to be using a lot of synergy here. Some fire there, some lightning there, and also some ice here. This encounter is well and truly doomed. Well and truly doomed. There we go. Earthquakes within a tree. Whatever next, eh? And now, more... Ooh, that actually didn't do anything. I think because there weren't any targets to affect. There we go. Stun voltage to finish it off. Excellent. And lots of gold, lots of experience, and we might as well go and grab this crystal here. I think this crystal may keep reappearing no matter how many times you go to it. There we go. We probably should have healed before I did that. But either way, down we go. We want to go this... Ooh, there's actually a way down here that we could go. We could go that way. Why don't we go that way, eh? Oh yes, because it leads right down to here. That's why we're not doing that. Silly me. We're going to go left now and see if there's any loot at the end of any of these. And the answer there is a resounding no. But hey, those bees have tiny spears, or are they tiny maces? We may never know. Because they're not going to ask us, they're just going to try and kill us instead. And there we go, we killed them instead, which is much better, because otherwise it would be game over. Anything here? Nope, nothing there at all, and a trio of spiders to come and say hello. We really don't want to say hello to them though, so we're just going to kill them. There we go, a selection of attacks this way and that should probably be enough. Or maybe it won't be. Fair amount of damage. There we go. The earth magic there was really not that effective. The fire magic, however, is apparently according to the number of exclamation marks. Excellent, and level 11 for Garrett. Always nice. So we're going to head up here, and over here is absolutely nothing. So we really don't want to go this way at all, which means we have to go the way we've already been. Up here and around. We are indeed going to be going up this area quite a few times, but this dungeon is actually rather small if you know where you're going. And I don't exactly remember where I'm going. And here is another encounter. There are going to be quite a few of them, but fortunately our synergy will regenerate quite quickly. There we go, I think that will probably be enough. Stun voltage will certainly help, because I do believe those spiders might be able to poison. And that's not a lot of damage. I really should focus on Isaac just attacking. It might be more effective. But fire most certainly destroys everything, and bugs is certainly no exception. There we go. We want to go, I think, this way. And is there a way over there that we can go? There is a vine we can climb over there. That's certainly the way we want to head. So up we go. Excellent. And up here is another area that appears to have a grand total of, well, there's a way over there we can go, and a way over there. There is something we want here. There's actually a Jin that we can get a hold of. Also, why am I even trying to use synergy here? Attacking is certainly going to be far more effective. I think some wind synergy there, and some frost synergy there. There we go. Whirlwinds within trees. Excellent. And damage there. Frost here. I don't think... yeah, that's not going to do that much damage. But hey, I think we've nearly defeated them. One down. And the other one is still alive. And that enemy was like, nope, I don't want to be here. And then they realized, oh, I'm in a tree. There's really not many places I can run away. And that enemy is indeed very dead. Very dead indeed. And that enemy is also gone. Brilliant. Lots of coins and lots of experience. Do we want to go down here? Let's try going down. There might be something. There's nothing there. And there's a way that way up a vine. So let's actually go left first and see if there's anything in that direction. Which does involve going all the way around here. I wonder who hollowed out Tret to make this small dungeon. Maybe he was always hollow. Who can say? Either way, this gnome is pretty much doomed. Very doomed. And this area is way easier than I remember it being before. Anything down here? Well, there's nothing there. Just got to check there's no loot. I don't think there's any loot on the branches. Oh, hello, troll. How is a troll precariously balancing on these very... actually, to be fair, they are very thick branches, so I can understand how it's working. There we go. More stun effects that don't really work on that rat, and I think two of these enemies are about to go. That enemy is gone, that enemy is gone, and that enemy is also gone. Excellent. Nothing there, so we're just going to move down and see what is up here. Anything important? There is most certainly one thing we want to get here. This place is rather large, and by rather large I mean very large. Nothing there. What about over here? There is a way into the center of the tree. We want to go and have a look and see what's there. Anything here at all? Hello, spider. You're vastly outnumbered here. Vastly outnumbered. Aha! Here is a puzzle. And we want to navigate this the right way by going here, 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 and... here and here, because we can't actually get to that from this angle. At all. We can't, can we? Nope, because that leaf is in the way. So we've actually gone the wrong route. I think we want to go the other way round, which is going to involve a little bit of running. And while we will be fighting a lot of encounters that are pretty much the same as the ones we've fought before, we always want to fight encounters because they always give you that little bit more experience. And every bit of gold and every bit of experience always helps. It always helps. I think a little bit of healing wouldn't go amiss here. A bit there, a bit here, and a little bit there. And you're, well, 2 points, we might as well. After all, the health doesn't regenerate, but the synergy does. Alright, we want to go down here, I think? Yeah, we want to go down here, and across and up. Because why not? It might lead to where that treasure chest is. Alright, we want to go that way with attacks, and I think some lightning here wouldn't go amiss, and a bit of damage there. There we go! Lightning! Haha! That is really effective. Goodbye, ghost number 1. Goodbye, ghost number 2. And one gnome is still alive, dealing 1 point of damage. Mr. Gnome, you have made a terrible mistake, and you're not going to live to regret it, as you are now very dead. Okay, up the leaves we go. I'm sure Tret knows we're doing this. Why isn't Tret doing anything to try and stop us? Who can say, eh? Ah, hello! How are you? And you're going to fight us. I thought you were hidden somewhere else, but no, you are right here. We most certainly want to use a lot of earth magic here, as if memory serves, Jupiter Jin are weak to earth magic. There's really not much point in using Jupiter synergy here. It's not really going to do very much, but that is going to do quite a bit. Well, it would have if it had actually managed to deal a stun effect, but it didn't. Ice will certainly help. Uh-oh, Whirlwind is actually not going to do that much damage, as if I recall, yep, this Jin is not going to be very difficult at all. I think a Flint here might be good, and just a slew of attacks. We don't want this Jin to run away. There we go, Flint is good there, and that is brilliant. 102 damage, and we now have 1 Jupiter's Jin, for a total of 2. Brilliant! That is pretty much what we came here for. There we go, Breeze has joined Ivan, and we now want to set that Jin. There we go. That is, ooh, he actually gains a synergy. I think he gains impact, which is really good. And also quite a lot of power points, not as much health, but hey, we'll take it. There we go. Now we have 2 Jin each, which is really good. And here we go. So, we want to be in the middle of this, don't we, if memory serves? I think that's how we fall all the way down to the bottom. Maybe that's how we do it. Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to go there and give it a go. So we did have to come this way. I don't know if we can come back here. I think no Jin are, permanently avoidable, so I think we could come here if we wanted to. Alright, we want to go across now, I think. Hello, pair of trolls, how are you? You didn't get to attack first, which is really, really bad for you. Let's see here, attacks here and here, and here and here. We really want to get rid of these trolls. There we go. And Siphon Seal, rather. I keep saying Steel. And a critical hit to nearly deal with that one. That one is not yet gone. Not yet, but it will be. There we go. Stun voltage. And stunned. Much better. That one is now gone. And that one is now gone too. Excellent. This is going much better. Much better indeed than when I normally go here, that is, I was about to say, because I normally come here, as I've said before, with just Ivan, Garrett, and Isaac. And trust me, having another person that can heal certainly works in your benefit. Most certainly here, anyway, because this is a really, really long dungeon. And if memory serves, we're actually getting very close to the end of it. At least I think we are. A few attacks there. There we go. We'll just, ooh, nice. That is going off quite a lot. And there we go. Siphon Seal. I said it right that time. And the enemy is now gone. Ooh, a critical hit from the enemy for a whole 9 damage. That, however, is a fair amount more damage. Alright, and a selection of attacks split up between these two. And a critical hit back. Didn't manage to kill the troll, but weakened the troll for Isaac there. Excellent. And now the rat is no more. And we want to go in here, and we want to make sure we're in the central one, I think, if memory serves. If we go jump, 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 and fall, will that work? Yes, it will. Down we go. Down a lot of levels. This should really kill us, but it does not. It really, really should, though. It really should. Alright, it's time to do some healing here. Most certainly, because here we're about to find out that things are going to be a little bit difficult, because we are right at the base of the tree, and right here is Tret himself. That may be the kinder side. Uh-oh. Not good. You hoped to find my kindly self? Yes, we did. Fools! You should never have come here, and now you shall never leave. Your powers protected you in the forest, but now you are in the heart of my power. Uh-oh. Here, you will all become trees, and you'll wither with the rest of us. And now, here is the first boss of the game. The first actual boss with the boss theme, and this is a really dangerous encounter, but ironically enough, this encounter is less dangerous than Satoros is, because Satoros has more hit points than Tret here. Impact is quite good, it boosts an ally's attack, but right now, I think we want to use, maybe we want to use a Jin here. It's probably a good idea. We could use that. We could use this. That's a really good one to use. And I think using Sleek here, just a selection of Jin attacks, is really good, because we want to use some summons in a moment. There we go, resistance is really good, and a lot of damage there, 84. Excellent. That deals 58, and that deals 84 damage, and Tret is wrapped in delusion. Sleep Star, however, is not a good thing to have happen, and Mia falls asleep, which is unfortunate. We want to use this one now to protect everyone from Earth's synergy, and I think we want to use a summon. I think Mars might be a good one, and I think Jupiter might be a good one here. There we go, there's a reason why we're using these ones here. There we go, protective auras, always useful. And Jupiter here will deal 56 damage, about to say 64 there, 2 less than I originally saw. There we go, Mars is good, and 74 points of damage. It's clear we need to use Mars powers here, also that is not a lot of damage. And Mia is now awake once more. This boss could be a lot harder, but here we now get to use Ramesses, Guardian of an Immortal Pharaoh. We really should be using the Synergy for, the Jin for fire, because that is a much better use of our Jin summoning. Also, Forge here is a good idea, and we'll leave that one for Mia. Let's use a, let's see, I think Plasma might be good here, and then we'll just have a summon of Mercury. There we go! Lots of synergy here. Tret really should have... here's the summon. It's much better than the other one. Mostly it involves hammering a desert and rocks falling. And then the punch of 120 damage. That is a lot of damage. More synergy there, only 35. Not very effective at all. And that is a good use of a Jin. There we go, attack rising for everyone. And another Sleep Star. And that didn't work, and that has reset, and that has reset as well. We're going to be using some attacks here, and we're going to be using Fever again, and I think we should just attack in general. Why not? There we go, 33 damage, 52 damage, 43 damage, and 93 damage, and there goes Tret. For the first boss of the game, well, the second boss technically for us, this wasn't a really difficult one, because we were a little bit over leveled. Also, a lot of experience, level 12, always nice to get. And a lot of gold and a potion. And now a vine has appeared. Oh. Hello. How are you? What has happened to me? Ah, it's the kindly Tret. Hello, welcome back. A lot has changed. Let's do some explaining. I see. My heart was all but lost in my rage. You explained things without actually explaining things. That's a very good ability that you have. And you defeated the evil within me? Yes, we did. You're welcome. We were just doing our part. I thank you. I could not leave this world with so much evil in my heart. Ah, you're still dying then. I am free now to leave the world without regret. Goodbye, great warriors. Minor problem. Hey, wait a minute. We can't let Tret die like this. That's right, Isaac. We still need his help. What? Uh-oh. Why have you not left me to my dying? Do you need something? Yes, we do. I turned the people of Kolima into trees? Why would I do that? I must release them before they die within the forest. Well, he's going to try. Oh dear, that doesn't seem very strong at all. I can't do it. My power no longer reaches Kolima. People of Kolima, forgive me. Oh dear. Tret's too weak. He doesn't have the power to save Kolima. He did just say that, by the way, Garrett. But indeed, the game is heavily foreshadowing that you need to do something about that. No, we have to heal him. We can't let the people of Kolima die with the forest. Every life in Kolima depends on us, even though nobody seems to think we can do it, and we pretty much have done it. What a surprise! Maybe you should have trusted us, Lord McCoy. Then you wouldn't look so silly when we come back, having been victorious. We have to restore Tret and save the people of Kolima. Let's go, Isaac. And let's indeed go. As when we come back, folks, we need to go and save Tret, and in turn save Kolima, and then pretty much move on to wherever we need to go. But we might as well pop over to Lord McCoy first and let them know that things have been solved. That is, if we do solve everything. There's no promise that this will even work. Well, apart from the fact that the Hermes water, as everyone has said, literally can heal everything. Animals, plants, people, everything. We're going to put that to the test next time. So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.